Many people ask me this question for the last more than 1.5 years when I handle the question answer session. They told me, Brother Zakir, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all powerful. I say, yes, He's all powerful. Then why can't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make the Palestinians win? If Allah is all powerful and if the Palestinians are on truth, more than 1 year has passed. Now 1 year, 9 months and 2 weeks will be completed in few days, in few hours, sorry. So if Allah is all powerful, why isn't He making the Palestinian wins? So my answer is, for Allah to make the Palestinian win this war is very easy. Kun fayakun. He can do it in seconds, in minutes, in days, in weeks. Very easy. Kun fayakun. Be and it is. But I started my talk by quoting a verse from the glorious Quran, from Surah Al-Imran, chapter number 3, verse number 54, which says, Makaru makarallahu wallahu khairul makirin. They planned and plotted. The enemies of Allah, they planned and plotted. Allah continues. Allah too planned. Allah is the best of planners. Wallahu khairul makirin. Allah is the best of planners. We with our human logic may not understand what is Allah's plan. But those who have faith in Allah, they know whatever Allah does is the best. You and I with our limited knowledge would think, okay, if the Israelis have killed thousands of people, why doesn't Allah win the war? And Allah has done that. Allah has given the example in the Quran previously when Abraham came to destroy the Makkah, came to destroy the Kaaba in Makkah. We know Surah Fil, chapter number 105. He came to destroy with an army of elephants. Alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil. Alam yaj'al qaydahum fi tadlil. Warsala tayran ababil. Tarmihim bi hijaratin min sijil. Faj'alhum ka'asfin ma'kul. Giving the story how Allah subhanahu, an army of elephants charging. They want to destroy the Kaaba. Allah sends birds with stones. For Allah it's very easy. So, what are these Israelites? Who is Netanyahu? Nothing. But Allah has a plan. So we can try to understand. It's difficult. Those who have faith in Allah, we try to understand what is Allah's plan. And if I have to think with my limited knowledge, with my limited hikmah, which is nothing compared, what I can think is, if Allah wants, Allah can do it very easily. And we know, for the last 75 years, majority, more than 90% of the non-Muslims, they look at the Muslims like terrorists. And they think that Israel is on the haqq, is on the truth. And the Palestinians are there at fault. More than 90%, take a survey, or maybe 85%, if not 90%. But surely, without doubt, before October 2023, amongst the non-Muslims in the world, more than 85%, more than 90% believed that Israel was on the haqq. This genocide that is taking place for the last 1 year and 9 months, since the 7th of October 2023, it is the first time in the history of humankind. Genocides have taken place several times. It's the first time that there is a live telecast on the media, on the social media of all the genocides that took place before, tens of years before, hundreds of years before, thousands of years before, we come to know previously after tens of years, maybe 100 years, then maybe after months, maybe after weeks. Now, this is the first time in human history that a genocide is taking place, and you can see it live on the social media. Initially, we had the most of the social media, whether it be Facebook, whether it be Instagram, they have automatic algorithms. If you type, you get the next video related to that. So when anyone typed about Israel and Palestine conflict, you got the videos. So in the starting few months, the social media controlled by the Western world, they were actually spreading the truth of what's happening. That innocent women are being targeted. Innocent children are being targeted and killed, specifically. Schools are being bombarded. Hospitals are being bombarded. Aid workers are being bombarded, selectively. Videos came out. When they realized, Facebook realized it, Instagram, then they changed the algorithms. Okay, we don't want to promote the haq now. But TikTok is not controlled by the Western world. It is owned by China. So TikTok continues showing the truth. So through TikTok, the world came to know the truth what's happening in Palestine, Gaza. So much so that the non-Muslims were shocked when they are seeing live on the media that the mother, her child is being killed. She is thanking Allah. Oh Allah, my son has been killed. 10 years old, 15-year-old, 20-year-old. If you would have given me more children, I would love to sacrifice all my children in your cause. The non-Muslims are wondering what type of religion is this. It was against the logic that what kind of faith is this? These people who may be telling only for senses they're Christian, they don't believe in the Bible. They don't believe also Jesus is God. But they're thinking, what type of faith is this? And they can see it live. They don't want to go away. You can see that if they stay in that area, they'll be killed tomorrow or day after tomorrow. They say, no, this is our land. And they're thanking God. So much so that you could find throughout the world a large percentage of non-Muslims supporting the people from Palestine. And in a few months, from October 2023, you find that there are protests in non-Muslim countries, in Western countries, supporting the Palestinians. So whenever you had these large protests in the non-Muslim countries, majority of the people were non-Muslims. Muslims were in small percentage. If we agree with statistics that 58,765 Palestinians have been killed to today, you multiply it by 2 also, no problem. Do you know, in the span of 1 year, 9 months, multiple times more numbers of people that have been killed, multiple times more number of non-Muslims have accepted Islam. Not in hundreds, not in thousands, in tens of thousands. I'm not talking about the normal non-Muslims that are being converted every day throughout the world. Don't count them. Only those people who have accepted Islam after seeing the atrocities in Gaza, according to a head of a European Islamic organization, he says in a few months, 20,000 Europeans accepted Islam only because of Gaza.